Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, we give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh,
Hashem, Yahweh Shai,
I
Hashem, Kakadash.
want to say double honor to our elders, like Elder Constable Millstone, GMS, and Rue and Israel. Big way they come to Israel, make the elect. Say peace and blessings to the one elect on the platform.
Just come back, son.
The truth
I'm
and
trying to turn on you,
I write that great song.
Just come back,
Y'all
son.
heard once again, at it again, this is the power of God by Shema Shah, which the prophets had a downfall of America, aka Babylon the Great. This great whore ought to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man. Alright, and just, hey, we're going to come with a quick lesson. Alright, Lord, will it be edified? We're going to lay the law down, man. We're going to go into Esau. Alright, he triumphant. Alright, man, his rulership was but for a moment, man. Alright, we got to lock that in our mind. Alright, and we got to be geared towards the kingdom of heaven. Alright, with that in our mind. That as we move and maneuver through Babylon the Great, hey, it's soon to be destroyed, man. See, that's why our faith lies in seeing the reward of the wicked. Saying this place be destroyed and the kingdom of heaven, all right, be raised up in righteousness, man. Through our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai, first and foremost. That's all we waiting on, man. You know, that's what keep us pushing this eye for Babylon. Waiting on America to fall.
I did.
You know, that's all how you can find joy in Babylon or peace, knowing that this place gonna end soon. Oh yeah, bro, we'll get on with the start of that. Joe, 24. You might have something else.
This is Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short.
Right, the triumphant of the wicked is short. Now you look at the word triumphant at the bottom.
Triumphant etymology, late 14th century, success in battle, conquest, spiritual victory, a procession celebration,
right.
Victory in war.
Right, see, it's triumphant is short, all right, because he has conquered us. Through what? Through war, right? But it's only for a moment. That's why I say the joy of the what? Hypocrite is but for a moment. That, so his triumphant is short. His reign is short. It might not seem like that, but when you start to understand the years and the days dealing with Yahweh Shema Shai, it is short. You see? Because our kingdom started with Yahweh Shema Shai, then King David. It's going to be forever. So it is short compared to the kingdom. Go ahead.
An achievement, a success.
Right? Go ahead. But you come back to that, Job.
It's Job 20, verse 5, that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Right.
Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds.
Exactly. When he went to the cloud. But also, what happened? So Revelation 12 and 12. Wherefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. See that? The bag up that precept. The triumphant of the wicked is short. So he know that he had but a short time. What he gonna do? He gonna tap into his power that the Lord blessed him with. Which is what? The sword. See, that's why he finna come down with having great wrath. You see? Because that's the only thing that he got left to defend on. You know how Jake say, you're back against the wall? So when Esau back against the wall, that's all he got to rely on is the blessing that the Lord gave him, which was to destroy him. His same blessing was his same curse. You see? But guess what? His rulership was but for a moment. Got out.
This is Obadiah 1 and verse 4, and it reads, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou...
But the eagle is what? A bird that known that flies the high. The proudest bird, man. All right? And guess what? Who symbolized that? America with the eagle. Go ahead.
And it reads, though thou set thy nest among the stars.
And the nest among the stars going to NASA. space station program. All right, that's where you get the satellite from. He said it next among the stars. That's how you got the internet. That's how you got everything that's floating around the Babylon the Great. Go ahead.
This will I bring thee down.
Right, but this where the Lord bring him down, and you can see that you can measure the time in 1968, 1970, and between that era, you can see that America started to what? Decline. All right, America started to fall after that point when they lied and said they went to the moon, man. But as reality, all they did was send their space equipment up there, man. But guess what? It was powerful though, because what he trying to see as a God. See, the so-called white man, he got a God-like complex. He want to be God. Nobody say he's sitting on the throne as God, claiming to be God. He want to be just like the Most High, man. That's why you got the MOTV. See, because he want to track every inch of move you do. Why? Because he's trying to be like the Most High, which he can't. Go back to that out.
This is Job 20 and 6. Though his This is Job 20 and 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own gun.
See, it just said that Obadiah. This is what I went, bring me down. And guess what? He gonna get destroyed like his own gun. You know when he used the rest of the because the torn is over with. You know what the hell is done. See? That's how the Lord gonna do Esau either. Go ahead, out.
And they which have seen him shall say, where is he?
Right, see? Where is he? Go ahead.
He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. And yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
Exactly. That's what's gonna happen to Esau, man. These so-called white people got a rude awakening coming, man. All right, you got the Job. Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the numbers of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pay.
Yeah, bring that back, man.
This is Job chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined.
You see that? Seeing his days are determined. Who determined the so-called white man days? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Why? Because he the one set them up. Remember, the triumph and the wicked is short. So the Lord has what? Number. The time, the date, the second, the minute, the hour of this last of this so-called white man rulership. The Lord have done that. Upon Esau, like say if Esau, like, well, I want to create this. If it ain't of the Lord, if it ain't in the Lord's purpose, he can't do it. Because everything, like what that is, get that Proverbs 16:4 real quick. Cause you gotta remember, this is the Most High moving. So you think that you want to do certain things, if it don't fit the Most High program, it's not gonna be manifest in the earth. You got it out. Go ahead.
Proverbs 16:4, the Lord hath made all things for himself.
The Lord hath made all things for himself. So you can say you want to do this. You can say you want to do that. So-called white man can say he want to bring this, he want to do this. But guess what? If it ain't in the plan or in prophecy of the Lord, guess what? It's not going to stand. It's going to fail. See? Go ahead.
Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Right. So because why? So-called white man is being controlled by the Heavenly Father himself, man. You see, he was already predestined to be the wicked of the earth, man, do the deeds on the left-hand side to fulfill prophecy. You know, that's something you got to lock in, man. Everything the so-called white man is doing is fulfilling a prophecy, man. The Lord is using him, but he's dealing on the left-hand side.
It's Proverbs 16:5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. And though hand join in hand, he should not be unpunished.
Why it say everyone that what?
Everyone that is proud in the heart.
Wow, that's what American teaches. American teaches you that, man. Proud. Pride. You see what the scripture said in Proverbs, what is it, Proverbs 18? Pride comes before destruction. See, that. That's why America, Babylon, and they gonna get destroyed. And these motherfuckers be prideful, man. You know, look at the left hand side of the community, man. They prideful. You know, look at the Esau, prideful. The Americans themselves, prideful. So what's gonna happen? The Lord gonna destroy their ass, man. Go ahead.
Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord.
Yeah, because they pride in what? In mind. They don't give a damn. They know what the Lord said. You know? They know what's wrong and what's right. But what they choose to do, what they want to do. So for that, the Lord gonna destroy you.
Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished.
That's right, bro. And he's not gonna what? Be unpunished, man. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 37, starting at 12. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnashed upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming.
See what?
For he seeth that his day is coming.
Yeah, the Lord gonna laugh at him. He laughing now. You know? He's like, I really think he's gonna be able to accomplish that. You know, because his mind is geared towards implemented over the whole world. If you know what I'm talking about, Revelation 13 chapter. All right, 15 and 16. This is the so-called white man plan. All right.
Verse 14, the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy.
Exactly, and when you go into this sword, there's many different types of swords, man. But this so-called white man have set up a Jake to fall into, man, known as a trap. You see?
Yeah,
Read that again,
dealing with, you know, you got his technology. That's a sword.
Yep.
You know, you got the media. Okay, because the deception is his sword that he uses really spiritually on the left hand side. His spiritual power is deception on the left hand side. But he's really carnal. And once you can find out his plan, then he tries to come down with that military might, which is the ultimate sword that Yahushua gave him as Isaac. Okay? You got it.
This is Psalms 37 and 14. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be upright conversation.
That's why the whole political system that they have set up, everything is said really towards the Israelites and their destruction. Okay? So you got these different diseases that they control, they got patents on them. Alright? The shots. Okay? You got all the resources that they control, they use it to their advantage to rule over you and oppress you. Oppression is a form of a sword, you know? Because when you're in the power seat, in the dominion seat, you're really not supposed to oppress the people. You're really supposed to bring the morale of people up. You're supposed to lift up their morale, lift up their economies. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. When the righteous in authority, the people rejoice. You got it, bro.
Their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken.
Yeah, that's why I say the wicked is snared in the work of his own hands, because ultimately those thermonuclear missiles that he think that has given him such power to continue to rule in the earth is his own destruction. Those missiles are really the army of Yahweh Shah. Right. Those belong to the army of Yahweh Shah. See, Most High coming to repossess that sword.
Yeah.
Because he ain't using it right.
Yeah, hey, that's why I say he didn't kill it with the sword.
Must be killed with the sword.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Right.
Yeah.
It say a little that a righteous man have is better than the riches of many wicked.
You said what?
A little that a righteous man
A
have
little that a righteous man has. And what all we have? This word. This good old book. That's all we got. But it's better than what?
is better than the riches of many wicked.
Right, it's better than Floyd Mayweather. You know? got. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z. You know, all these celebrities, actors. You know what I'm saying? Athletes. See that? What we have right here is way greater because this is the true riches. You see that? This is the true riches right here, man. But and get what's gonna prove it? When Jacob Trouble comes. You see? This right here gonna prove that this was the true riches, man. Because right now, the power is what? Money. What's gonna be the power in that day? The word. Referring back to the movie, the book of Eli. When nobody worry about a stack of $100 bills. You know what I'm saying? No. They worry about what? Safety, protection, food, storage. That's what they were worried about. So this little book that you got, the understanding that you got, is way better than having riches of this world, man. Remember, that shit passes away. Your car gonna get destroyed, your money gonna get burnt up, your car gonna get burnt up. Everything, you gonna lose everything. You came in this world with nothing, guess what? You leaving this motherfucker with nothing. So your best hope is to put all your ducks in one basket, man. That shit, how about your mouth shot? We did that again now?
Let's get that quick precept back here.
All right.
This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty.
Right, who is that, man? He said he know our work. We are in poverty, man. All right? And I be loving to bring out the word ghetto in the etymology. You know what I'm saying? They cut a lot of people, man. If y'all want to cut somebody, and all you gotta do is just type in the ghetto in the etymology. It said what Jews could go ahead real quick.
This is ghetto in the etymology 1610s,
Look at where the poverty.
part of a city in which Jews are compelled to live.
Exactly. And Elder, Apostle Rumblin, he had did a lesson like that, what it was, yesterday. How he was explaining how Esau got the family of the earth. And then he was showing how where Jacob dwell at. He's like, did he look like the families of the earth to you? With Jake in Providence, Jake in the ghetto. And here it is, Esau living large, he got the families of the earth. We in a gated community, big ass houses. That tastes good, smell good. You see? But it said, where would Jews compare to live at, man? You're talking about the so-called Negroes, man.
You say to crowded urban quarters of other minority groups, especially blacks in the U.S. cities.
You see that? He just told you straight up. Like, read that out.
This is poverty. This is poverty in the etymology, late 12th century, and it reads destitution, want, need, or insufficiency.
Who wants and needs? Who in that state? Jake. You know, Israel. Let me say that, Israel in that state, man. You see that? Because it said that in the curses, right? That we were going to go to the so-called white man for what? The wants of all things, man. We in a state of needing. Esau and them not. And the fucking other nations that lick the wounds. They not, man. They not trouble as other people are.
It reads insufficiency of money or goods.
Yeah, because when you strike the card, and they know none of what gonna say. Insufficient what? Funds. Jake ain't got it. Not like the so-called white man, the other nations got it. And then if you do got it, what did you do to get it? You had to do something wicked. You know?
It's Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty,
Right.
but thou art rich.
But who?
But thou art rich.
How we rich? And we got the word. See that? This make us rich right here, man. There's so many ways you can go into that about us being rich with the word. So many ways, man. Go ahead.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews that are not.
And who is that? The small hats, man. Them wannabes, man. All right, them bastards, man. I just didn't say a bastard should dwell in their Ashdods, man. All right.
are the synagogues of Satan.
Right, and you know that word synagogue means chief house. All right, like a headquarter. And it said of Satan. Satan means what? Adversary. Which is what? Adversity to the truth, man. That's how you know it. It's talking about us being rich in spirit and them being bastards, man, that dwell in our land. They don't even supposed to be there.
It's James 2 and 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, hearers of the kingdom, which you
Heirs
have.
of the kingdom. That's how you know I'm talking about the elect. But this is the true riches. You better get it up.
This is James 2 and 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world.
Right, chosen the poor. All right, chosen the poor means what? He show his power with less, man. See, everybody looking for the Most High to show his power with more. You know what I'm saying? Like, we understand you got 1,000 men fight 20 men. We know who gonna win. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord intervened. You got 20 men whooping 1,000 men. That's power.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's power, man. Go ahead, bro.
Chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith.
Yeah, the undesirables. You see, they ain't know that the Most High deal with the lowly and the meek. They look at it. What the Ecclesiastes, yeah, with a rich man's soul. Because this how we was brought up and deceived to look at a man out of appearance. You know what I'm saying? If pastor ain't got on them rings and them watches and them necklaces, you know what I'm saying? He ain't riding a Beamer or a Mercedes, then he can't be a man of the Lord. You see how stupid that look? How stupid that seems, man? They expect a man of the Lord to be all clean, shaved face, smooth, like a baby's ass. Man, that nigga, I don't even want to say the word, man. That nigga ain't the man of the Lord, man.
He got you. Appreciate it.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter.
This is Rock 13 and 23, but you can still get yours. When a rich man speaketh, every man holding his tongue.
Right, and that's how our people heard men of the Lord. But that's the wrong way to look at it. Remember, the Most High judged the inward man, not the outer appearance, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's gonna get a lot of people laid too. You know what I'm saying? Going off appearances. Even though, you know, like say your first appearance, you know how they say in the world, going to your first appearance, what the first appearance, the last appearance, shit like that. But when they're dealing with the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, no, man. No. You got men from all walks of life, man. Go ahead, bro.
He said, when a rich man speaketh, every man holding his tongue, and look what he said, they extol it to the clouds.
Yeah, oh yeah. Joe Osteen said, or TD Jake said this, and they are sharing quotes on Facebook, you see it on Instagram, what a pastor said and shit.
Status.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, status. You can say some shit that wouldn't work it down. Like I say in Ecclesiastes, the 10th chapter, folly is set up great. Matter of fact, we can back it up with this. I'm gonna finish this, but it's gonna back it up. You know, you still get yours, brother. But it says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holding his tongue, and look what he said. They extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him.
That's right.
So if you're a man that's got some type of social status in the world, when you speak, everything you speak is like gold to people. You know, they listen, and you can just be speaking straight bullshit.
Great.
You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, if a rich man speaking, he's speaking to benefit his pockets. He's not speaking to benefit the spirit and the glory of Yahweh Hashem Shah.
Yeah.
It's to glorify himself.
He ain't trying to bring you salvation when he's speaking.
Right. Yep. Go ahead, brother.
This is Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 6, and it reads, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Right, so, you know, like these sports figures, these actors, if they say something, the whole world follows after them. You know, idolize it. You know what I'm saying? The folly that they into.
Like Javier.
Yeah.
You know, they put up a man, the whole world was back and forth out there because he want to take the Jews.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But just what he has said, this was caused a lot of confusion.
That's the most important thing in the
Exactly.
world, because what he do with a damn basketball court and make so much money doing. See, it's all about the riches is where people honor. People honor riches, carnal riches, but not rich spirits, rich wisdom. You know what I'm saying?
But let me take it back to old school. Let me take it way back. I'm gonna speak on Rosa Parks. You know what I'm saying? Because like Rosa Parks, for example, the reason why they made that law because what Rosa Parks was doing and what she was a part of. She was already a part of an organization. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people before Rosa Parks said, hell nah, nigga, I ain't getting on the back of the bus, and got locked up, got harmed, got killed, because they weren't going on the back of the bus. But now, when Rosa Parks did it, that's when they changed it. You know what I'm saying? Well, because she had that what? She had that status. You see? Come on, man. Well, that's how they look at us. You gotta know how.
Just finish that. Start from the top and finish it out.
Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 6, and it reads, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
You know? They turn us down, tune us out. Right. Our words are insignificant to them, but really, what we speaking is the most powerful knowledge. Because this is life or death. This is what's going to determine whether you live or die if you're able to receive this money.
Right. Hey, I started
This
thinking that.
money.
I started thinking that.
You know?
Cause when Jake coming to kill you and Esau sent a hit on you, he got to put money on your head, right?
Right.
But then what if you got more money than the money you put on your head? You can buy your way out of jail.
Or if you're in a situation where you get jammed up in jail, you got to do what? Pay a lawyer to get you out. Well, the lawyer that you're going to have to pay to get you out of what's coming in the next few days, in the near future, is your Habashim Abashai. And guess what? He said your gold nor your silver should be able to deliver you in that day. So what's going to be able to deliver you? And keep up, brother.
What can you give?
I know you're anxious. You got to keep up with it. You got something too. Then we're going to get you. Go ahead.
I like, what can you give? What can you give to change in your life?
Yep. You gotta have this wisdom to be delivered. That's the money. That's it. You have to be delivered. What you got? You know? Go ahead, brother. Bring yours out.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27. But the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
Yeah.
And the Most High chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
Right. Yeah. And see, when you go in and say 2 Corinthians 10 and 4 and 5, it say, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they are what? They are mighty. So our power is mighty through the spirit, not through carnal means. And these people that's ruling the world, their power comes from carnal means. Their might is not of the spirit. Read that from the top.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27. But the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
See, the weak things to confound the things that are mighty. When you go to 2 Corinthians 10 and 4, it say the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh Shai of the pulling down of strongholds. See, physical strongholds are on our people, and mental and spiritual strongholds are on our people because of the status of the people that run the world.
That's right. That's right. That's good.
You finish.
Verse 28. And base things of the world and the things which are despised has the Most High chosen. Yeah, and the things which are not to bring to naught the things that are.
Yep. Yeah, he chose before this world, man. You know? And it means he chose who? The elect.
The things that are not significant, right, is what he chose to bring to naught the things that are.
right? Man, the Lord cold, man.
Major stumbling block right
It's a
there.
major stumbling block. Yeah, so how, like I say, how we been
water.
deceived growing up in Christianity, you know what I'm saying, in the ways of Babylon, we just out there. You know what I'm saying? If that man got this type of status, this type of, what you call that, a glory or, spell it start with a C. If he had that type, the clout, yeah, everybody flock on like flies on shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, the Lord don't deal like that. You got it? Call for something?
Now he was whole.
Yeah, I know he got Isaiah 55 and then he
Okay.
got
Okay. I was just trying to keep the brothers in order that they saying they precept. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 55 and 1. Oh, everyone that is thirsty, come ye to the waters, and he that have no money, come ye buy and eat. Yea, come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
Which these are all metaphors for the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Heavenly Father. Right? Which can a brother get that in the Apocrypha where it talk about the essential things of life? I think it says water, fire. You know what I'm saying? So you have essential needs, right? But nothing's more essential than this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, like milk, honey. You know what I'm saying? Because honey is multi-purpose. It's medicine, all right? It can heal wounds. It's food, okay? It's a natural sweetener. It's an essential thing, just like milk. What it say? Bread. Read it again. Water.
It's Isaiah 55 and 1. Oh, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that have no money, come ye buy and eat. And yea, come buy wine and milk.
Ye that have no money. So this ain't about how much money you got. See that?
That's why I read
The Lord say, freely give.
Freely receive.
Yeah. Freely we receive, freely we give. You know? Go ahead, finish, brother.
Yea, come and buy wine and milk without money and without price.
And wine is symbolic of this word because of the way wine, it tells you in the Apocrypha also, wine makes a man merry, happy, wine is a comforter, right? Go ahead.
Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness.
There it is, right? So you're supposed to be occupying in the true treasures of heaven, which is this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
This is Proverbs 23 and verse 23, and it reads, buy the truth and sell it not.
Right.
Also wisdom and instruction and understanding.
Yeah. There it is, plain. Buy the truth, sell it not. Because
how you buy?
with your time, you invest in we say study to show thyself approved. All right, your diligence to make thy calling and election sure. You know, that's how you buy this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Because you got a lot of guys that sound good, and see, deception comes through not knowing the truth. It's easy to be deceived when you don't know what the truth is. You know, like Jacob tell your ass anything. Jacob tell you that the Egyptians conquered America. All right? So, and I'm saying that because I was actually told this, right? Said the Egyptians conquered America, right? And named Memphis, Tennessee, the Egyptians named Memphis, Tennessee, right? So, if I didn't know the history of how this place was actually conquered and who named Memphis, then I could have failed for that. Because that sound good. Oh, the Egyptians named Memphis after Memphis, Egypt. But when you know that the Native Americans was over here first, right? And they was conquered by the Spaniards, which that's in secular history. The timeline don't add up. So who conquered who? So did the Native Americans conquer the Egyptians? If that's your ideology, right? why would the Egyptians been speaking English when the natives that came over here weren't even speaking English?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you gotta know and understand the timelines in the Bible, how King Solomon who had a navy that came over here.
Yeah.
You understand that Jacob is the former of all things. He really was in every land first. You know what I'm saying? Because even though it say that the Lord was going to give us the land of the Canaanites, originally in the beginning the land was ours anyway. Because Lord, whom he made, Adam, who he made Lord over all thy creatures, was Yahweh Shai, who is Israel.
Yeah, that's right.
He is the Son of God. So we was over here first. We you know what I'm saying, and then we got conquered. You know, so people don't know what's going on, and that's why the Lord say, "Study to show thyself approved, a workman that needed not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth." So when people come up to you and sound good, saying stupid shit, you can just laugh. You like, yeah, okay, all right, and then you can ask them a question, and when they say they don't know, you know you got them. So when I asked them that question, like, I don't know. So that conversation was over with.
Right. He just being a mockingbird.
Right. Right. Go ahead, bro.
This Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt.
Right now, speaking on that earlier, everything that you got on this side is going to be done away with. So the Lord said, don't store your treasures up on this side, man. Don't try to build your legacy on this side, like Jake trying to do. Jake trying to make it in a rap game just to say, nigga, I made it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or graduate from college, I did it.
You made it where, and you did what?
You know what I'm saying?
You're still in captivity.
You still a nigga.
Still in Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you got $100 million, right? Liquid, right? They just the Fed just raised the interest rate on the dollar bill by 75%. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you ain't really got that.
You ain't got that. Assets is what you really gotta have to really be worth something. So you talking about liquid money or what you got in the bank? That ain't shit. You know, that's why I tell you that that's what you mean, a mouth eating.
Yeah. Corrupt.
It's corrupt.
Hey, what's his name? The drug dealer, Pablo.
P.D. Pablo?
Nah,
Pablo Escobar.
This is a rapper.
My bad.
Pablo Escobar.
Yeah.
Pablo Escobar.
Yeah. He had money buried in the ground. There's a lot of people. Nipsey Hussle said that too. You know what I'm saying? He had digged so much money in the ground that when they went to try to come back and get it, it was raw. Yeah, it was raw. Like they couldn't even do nothing with it.
Yeah.
All that money.
It turned to
You know what I'm
dust.
saying? Mo was on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was nothing he can do with it. All that money he put in the ground.
And it's not real money. It's not real money. And so when Jake makes statements like they made it, nigga, you got a well, nigga, you got land, nigga, you got cattle,
Right.
you got gold.
True
and
riches.
And even still with that, what is tangible riches on earth, which really is physical riches on earth, if you don't got this truth, you don't got that, because you don't even know what is about to happen to the world. Gonna destroy even the physical. So if you got land, you got cattle, like you were saying earlier, if you don't got the money to pay Yahweh Shai to get on the chariots, your ass is doomed.
You do. Yeah, and a lot of people get caught up like that because they chasing that American dream. See, that's what it is. Jake chasing that American dream. You gonna get all the way to the last year in college with that master, and get what? This bitch gonna get destroyed. So you did it off what? You did it off for nothing.
Yeah, motherfuckers gonna be graduating. Motherfuckers gonna be walking across the stage and this is gonna be.
I'm talking about your news Parker.
This is gonna be going across the
Hey, bitch trying to find her plant and shit. Man, your dog gonna die with you.
Oh, man.
Jake simple, man. Jake simple, man. And it ain't hard to tell what time we in, man. Go ahead.
where moth and rust do corrupt,
Yeah.
and where thieves break through and steal.
All the time. You know how many deaths go on just along in Memphis, bro? Every day. Man, I rode the, Saturday, right, coming to camp. I rode down Gateso. Man, don't you know, man, you can count how many cars broke in the tip by the glass was on the goddamn on the sidewalk.
Oh, they broke in the cars. They broke in the cars in my job this week on the night shift. Yeah. And look, the cars was parked right by the building.
On camera.
With the other motherfucker got film cameras around. Dude walked through the same gate that the delivery trucks walked through.
Oh,
He
shit.
cut the bolt on the gate, walk right up. I'm talking about walk right up to where they go out and have their breaks and
Right.
take their smoke.
their cigarettes
And they
shit.
cars be parked right there, and he buzzed all the windows that was right there. Took guns, money, all type of shit.
Yeah, see? Come on, man.
If I may add, it was a Jake. He was on live counting his money, and he had the window open. Jake just went in there and snatched it and ran off. He couldn't do nothing. He was gone out here. He was like, man.
Hey, if I can say this, brothers get the precept or whatever he got loaded. I just want to say this, but how did Yahweh Shah, how is he prophesied to come as a thief in the night?
Yeah.
So the Lord is about to come and take the world, right, by storm.
Yeah,
We're gonna be caught off. We're gonna be caught off guard. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take Esau Edom's riches. You know, which is really his. Like, which really is his, which is his. So he's taking it in righteousness.
Hey, get my shit back.
Yeah, let me get that.
Hey, let me get that, man.
Let me get that. Hey, run that.
Yeah. Hey, you remember yeah, I need that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You remember that? Yeah.
Like on Players Club. What was the dude's name that was coming to get dollar bill?
You talking about
St. Louis.
Yeah, St. Louis. Yeah.
Hey man, I need my motherfucking money, man.
Run that, partner.
Yeah, run that.
Run that, partner.
Hey, then you see what happened to that place?
Shit.
Blew up.
Do it up. Do 5 to me.
That's what the warning was. You don't want to get shot. Get the fuck out. And that's what we tell you, the same warning. You don't want to get destroyed. Get the fuck out of Babylon. How? Mentally, spiritually. Or your ass gonna get caught up in that.
Set your affections on the kingdom of heaven.
Yep, but then it's above. And everything what? Will be added up to you. So this is the true riches, man. That's why I said store your treasures up in heaven as he can continue. Go ahead.
It's Matthew 6:20. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt.
Meaning what? That's a spiritual bank account right there. You know, that's a spiritual bank account. Store your treasures up in heaven. Go ahead.
And where thieves do not break through nor steal.
Yeah.
For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Yeah.
So, and it's talking about your mind. So what is your mind supposed to be concentrated on? Like it says in 2 Peter the 3rd chapter, what manner of person ought you to be in all godly
Holy convocation.
Let's bring that out. Let's bring that out. Start at 2 Peter 3 and 9. Go ahead, brother.
This is 2 Peter 3 and 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise,
Yep.
and some men count slackness.
Yep. Meaning they don't believe that the Lord is a man that is going to do what he says he's going to do. They don't believe the things that are written in the Bible about the Lord returning. People don't believe that the Lord's coming back. All right? Because that's the promise is the promise of his coming. It's like the scriptures say, they say, where is the promise of his coming? Go ahead.
But is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish.
Right, so it's mercy. We're in the season of mercy. Okay? And that appointed time of mercy is for the nation of Israel. And when that mercy runs out, he's going to turn on his wrath. Right? Which we ultimately open up with Job 20 and 5. See, these Edomites, they know that their time is short. Right? right? And brother, give wisdom of Solomon the second chapter and hold that Lord willing, we can pull it up and it'll come back around the spirit, because it also tells you in Solomon the second chapter, first verse, that he know that his time is short, right? Because the Most High said what? He's going to shorten the days for who? The elect's sake. So that towards us, who is it talking about? The elect. Go ahead.
Not willing that any shall perish.
Yeah, and ain't none of his elect going to perish. Go ahead.
But they all shall come to repentance.
But they all shall come to repentance. All of the elect are going to come to repentance. Right? Go ahead.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
Yep.
And thee which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
This is talking about the thermonuclear destruction that's going to come upon the planet Earth and wipe out the nation of America off the face of the earth. Okay? Go ahead.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
Right. So everything that Esau Edom has set up in his kingdom is going to be burned up. All of his monuments, right? That's why I say he's not going to have them anymore. Right? And the Lord's going to come and set up the kingdom of heaven, right? Which is the house of David, his elect. Go ahead.
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved,
Right.
what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Right. So what's your mind here? Understanding the judgment of the Lord. If you truly understand the judgment of the Lord, then your mind should be prepping towards his coming. You should be doing what? Go ahead. You shouldn't be slacking. You shouldn't be holding off to get right. Oh, well, you know, I can worry about that later. Right now, I got to get this money.
Oh,
right now, I got to go to school.
I got to pursue my career.
I got to pursue my career. You know, fuck them. You know, because there's certain things that conflict with the interest of the Habashim and Habashai's pleasure. And it cause you to be in conflict, right? Or be in a controversy with the Most High, like it say in Hosea 4:1, right? But you doing these things because, hell, I don't give a damn. They told me to shave my beard. They told me to line up. Shit, I'm gonna get that job. I gotta get my career. I worry about the Lord later.
I know plenty niggas like that. Why? You know what I'm saying? But guess what? He said, man, I gotta get this money. He forsook the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? He cut his shit off, rocking the bald head sometimes, like the gone. But you knew the truth though. You tell me, man, that's what you still pushing, man. You supposed to be on the truth.
And see, that shows you that he don't believe, which he's heard the truth, but the cares, like I say, seed sown by the wayside.
Yeah, cares of this world.
The cares of this world drown out the truth. You know, so he doesn't think the truth is more significant right now than the things of this world. Right? He thinks the truth is less important. So that's counting slackness. Go ahead though, bro.
2 Peter 3:12, looking forward and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
So you're supposed to be rejoicing in the destruction of this place. If you're rejoicing in the destruction of this place, you ain't putting a lot of hope into anything else. Like, it's just you really going through the motions. See, we just going through the motions of this dream world.
That's it.
You know, to do what we need to do to keep doing what we must do in order to receive salvation.
The Matrix.
Go ahead.
Verse 13, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth.
That's what we're looking for. We're looking for America to be destroyed. We're looking for it to be burned up and to be beamed up out here, as they say, abducted, right? Or raptured. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be called, seized up into, that's what we're looking for. And watch this place burn from on high. Rejoicing with wine, with your house shine, dancing. You know, like King David danced when they brought the Ark of the Covenant to Jerusalem, man. Go ahead, bro.
Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein the will of righteousness. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be.
There it is. That's how you get the riches. That's how you get the money to get up out of here. Relationship. Yup.
Just say give due diligence to make that call an election sure, man.
Cause we working for that penny. We working for the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. And if I can add, cause you know, Apostle Tahar and the apostles been going into how that penny represented a day's wage. You know, but now we in a false balance system where a day's wage ain't shit. You can't, you know what I'm saying?
Can't do that with that, really.
You know, you ain't making barely $150 a day. You know what I'm saying? And the $150 a day is not enough.
Especially when you take all the taxes out of it.
Come on, and that's getting taxed. But see now, we working for the Lord's penny. You see what I'm saying?
It ain't gonna be taxed. You ain't gotta worry about Social Security coming out.
And that day is going to be eternity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go
Don't worry
ahead.
about phone,
What you need what we gonna need a 401k for in the kingdom of heaven? What we gonna retire from?
We ain't gonna be working.
We ain't gonna be working.
Come on.
But nevertheless, people put up riches for to leave it to somebody else.
We're gonna have to do that
and have a welfare in their old age. We ain't gonna get old. We ain't gonna die.
Even the heathen ain't gonna have no motherfucking 401k.
Right.
It's like, well, continual growth. Yeah. We always high. Nobody get fired.
We not gonna die, man. So we ain't gonna have to worry about that.
Exactly.
Go ahead, Lord willing, we are that elect. But even the ones that come back in the kingdom, you know what I'm saying? That's why eventually this earth is not gonna be able to hold. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord said, my house have many mansions. We're gonna have to go to other planets, other galaxies. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Have to expand out. Yep.
You can look and see just from here that there's a whole other world out there unknown to man. Even if you never saw space movies and so-called space expeditions, with the Spirit of the Lord and what's written in the scriptures, we can just look up and see that there's a whole nother. It's like when we was young, we always kind of knew, man, we really supposed to be able to do more than what this body is allowing me to do. I always felt like shit. Why I can't fly?
Yep. Yep.
Why I can't fly?
Yeah.
Why I can't run without being tired? Why I can't, you know what I'm saying?
Because I feel like I can do it.
I feel it in my spirit. I'm supposed to be able to do it.
Yep.
If I jump off the bed, I'm going to die.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you got to get that in the kingdom, though. It's going to come different with you. You're going to be in the kingdom.
Why I gotta die? You used to ask that question.
Yeah.
Why I gotta die? Why I come in the world and then live to die?
Oh, it's Joe.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But see, now we understand we got answers to all those questions now. But see, the people that's in the dark, the lost souls of our people, they don't got no understanding of why they live.
I gotta say this, hey, the Wadi Habashi Mashah.
The Wadi Habashi Mashah, we got the true riches. Right?
This is 2 Peter 3:14. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless.
That's what it is. That's talking about the day of deliverance. You're going to be found without spot and blameless if you stay diligent in hastening the coming of our Lord.
Hey, that's that Revelation 14, man.
Y'all got it, folks.
That's Revelation 14 right there.
Hey, make space for them two brothers. We kind of cut out. You know what I'm saying? You the came in.
Go ahead, get it real quick. Since we're gonna be
Stay right there.
You know what I'm saying?
You good right there.
The scripture speaks about how you're not gonna be confounded.
Yup.
Why? Why? Because what? We trust in the word.
Yeah, one of them right here. One right there.
This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 4.
Yep.
These are they which were not defiled with women.
Me? Okay.
How much this small lady?
Shalom.
When they are virgins, these are they which follow the Lamb whatsoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb.
How about the elect?
This is Colossians 3:3, and it reads, if ye then be risen with Hamashiach,
Con.
seek those things which are above.
Right. If you then again be risen with Hamashiach, meaning what? Renewed in the spirit and the mind of the Hamashiach and the kingdom of heaven that's near to come. Right? Go ahead, read it again from the top and keep going.
This is Colossians 3:3, and it reads, if ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High.
Right.
Just got barely just turned
Pray
around.
for us in John 17 chapter that we may be one with him and his Father in the spirit. Okay? We pushing after the kingdom of heaven, the Lord's kingdom, the everlasting kingdom. That's where your mind is supposed to be, you know? But if the Lord doesn't open you up to it, your mind is going to be dwelling in this world of death, you know? Go ahead.
Verse 2, and it reads, set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth.
Yeah, look up that word affection. Keep going though.
Verse
Brothers get it.
3.
Once they get it, let us know and bring it out.
Verse 3, for ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High.
That's the new covenant, right? Hebrews 8:8, Jeremiah 31. You know, the lives of the elect are in the heavens. You know, with those new bodies, those crowns. Those are the crowns that we're going to receive. You know, that's what you're supposed to be thinking about. Like we were saying, we know we can fly. We know we're supposed to be able to do all these things. Well, guess what? Guess where that life, guess where that body is? You see? Go ahead.
Verse 4, and it reads, when Hamashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory.
He is our life. Why is he? He's everybody's life. Because what? All judgment is committed unto him. The power of life and death, right? And he has given us the knowledge. When they talk about the tree of life, that's Yahweh Shai. He has given us the knowledge and understanding to be able to live after his righteousness. You know? Which the order of the heavens from the Heavenly Father was given directly to him. And we are to follow him to learn to be immortal, be gods. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 5, and it reads, mortify therefore your members.
Meaning what? These weak ass bodies. You know what I'm saying? These bodies that we have to kill. We have to kill these thoughts that these bodies concoct, right? Because the vibration of this world, right, is on wickedness. So your flesh gravitates towards that shit. You have to kill, mortify. Look up the word mortify. So there's two words, mortify, and who got the other word? Affection, right? When you finish that, then we'll get affection. Go ahead.
This is Colossians 3 and verse 5, and it reads, mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, and it reads, inordinate affection.
See, those are the members of the vibration of this world that your flesh gravitates toward. See? Go ahead. Now, when you have the spirit is what kills them. The spirit let you know, man, hey, don't go that direction. Stay on the path. You know what I'm saying? Don't deal with this man. He in the streets doing these type of things, being a sorcerer. Don't fuck with that woman. She's got a husband. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you know all coexist. I'm speaking about wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All that coexist together.
Yeah.
You can't have one without the other.
Yeah, because wisdom is the application of knowledge.
Yeah.
and you have to have the understanding of when to apply it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It reads evil concupiscences and covetousness, which is idolatry.
Where you at? What verse you at?
In verse 5.
So we already got past mortify, right? Okay. We can stop there, we get the word affection and then mortify. And then we can go to another piece.
This affection in the blue letter Bible, it means to have understanding, be wise, to feel, to think, to have an opinion of oneself, think of oneself, to be modest, not let one's opinion, thoughts, judge of himself.
See, so you don't let your thoughts rule over you. The most high thoughts is what filters your actions. You know what I'm saying? The way affection go into what? A way you feel, right? So you can be feeling strongly towards something and it's not right. You know what I'm saying? But the spirit tells you how to move towards it. That's wisdom. They say to be wise, right? Yeah.
It say of himself exceed the bounds of the modesty, to think or judge what one's opinion is. It say to be
It say in it say what was that in the Sirach? It say for many are deceived, Sirach 3:24. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown the judgment. Go ahead.
to be of the same mind, agree together, cherish the same views, and be harmonious.
So harmonious, be one with Almighty shop and righteous judgment. That's it. We drop it. That's the point. Mortify.
This is mortify. G3499, the Caro, it says to make dead, to put to death, slay.
Hey, does the scripture not say, for Mashiach's sake, you are what? Kill all day long. You are like sheep led to the slaughter, right? Because the scriptures also say, he did the part for me to make himself a prey. So the world hates you when you follow after your heart by Shem Shah. Because what you're doing is, you're shunning the body. Like the Lord talked about Job, eschewing evil. You're shunning the vibration of wickedness that your flesh wants to gravitate to. That's why scriptures say what? Wisdom maketh the man face to shine, which really talks about his judgment. So the judgment that you have, you don't really got to say nothing. And people that's of the world will gravitate away from you. You know what I'm saying?
See how you look like I hear one more.
But in Luke 21:15, that's right. Luke 21:15, he said he's gonna give us a mouth and wisdom. None of our adversaries can gainsay nor resist at the same time. So that's why you will see people like this Edomite that just came up here not too long ago, right? He was trying to really ear hustle. He came up and like we got this section blocked. It's a three-way sidewalk, right? So it's like you can easily walk around, but he's acting like he wanted to come through here. But then it's like when he kind of heard what we was talking about and he seen us, he went behind us. You see what I'm saying? It was like it was compelling him, but it wasn't. He knew it wasn't for him. You know, it's only for the elect, man. But go ahead, bro. You got more?
Yep. It also says, so like, back in the definition, it says worn out of an impotent old man to deprive of power, destroy the strength of it.
Yeah, deprive the power of the flesh to rule over you. That's it. You can drop it. Go ahead. You got something? Go ahead, Don. Or you got something, Anna? Go ahead. Go ahead, Anna.
It's Romans 80. I'm going to start at 12.
Come on.
Therefore, brethren, we are debtors, not to the flesh, to live after the flesh. For if we live after the flesh, we should die.
He said we are debtors. Right? Read that part again from the top.
Romans 8 and 12. Therefore, brethren, we are debtors, not to the flesh, to live after the flesh.
Right. Not to live after the flesh. So, you know, our debt is to the spirit. We owe Yahweh Shem Shah. We in debt to Yahweh Shem Shah. Fuck your credit score. Fuck your whatever, your bills. You owe Yahweh Shem Shah. Go ahead. Oh, you got some more. You got it.
Verse 13, for if you live after the flesh, you should die. But if you through the spirit do mortify the deeds of your body, you should live.
Yup. Destroy the deeds of this wicked flesh. You know what I'm saying? This wicked flesh is what the Lord gave us ultimately to prove to Him in the spirit that we are worthy to be able to take flight, to be able to go into the heavens, you know, possess that great power. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say we made subject unto vanity. But anytime you made subject unto something, it's to learn a lesson. You're under rule. You're being taught how to elevate. You know what I'm saying? By the lesson, by discipline. Next up.
Matthew 26:41. It says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak.
The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. But that's why we need Yahweh Shem Shah. They say through him we are more than conquerors. Right? And it say, when I am weak, ye are strong. Because it say, know ye not that the spirit of Yahweh Shah Mashiach is working in you? Least ye be reprobate. If you're not of the elect, you don't know that, hey, Yahweh Shem Shah is the true source of power for life, for us to live. Okay? To have true life. But a reprobate mind is on the shit in the world. And he said what? Ye are from beneath, I am from above.
That's right.
Ye are of the world. I am not of this world.
That's why, like you mentioned that prayer, like you prayed 17 chapters.
And he said, I pray for them. I pray not for the world. So when Yahweh Shah was speaking of himself being from above and them being from beneath, his elect are part of that body, his body, because he said we're going to be like him. Lord willing, we are those elect. So the true members of the elect are not of this world, just like Yahweh Shah not of this world. You got to go on with the brothers that just read with Yakanun. So it's gone.
We'll subscribe to Next Word.
Yeah, you got some.
Memphis.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Luke, chapter 21, verse 34. And take heed to yourselves, lest any time your heart be overcharged with some fighting.
Right, which means when you go into surfing, yes, surfing, I think it's like surfing, it goes into excess cares and worldly shit, really excess, you know, because like the scriptures tell us, we are to use the world, not abuse the world. So we have things and certain luxuries and leisures that it's okay to indulge in, but excess is when it becomes a sin, even if it's technically not a sin. See, because the Lord requires that we have no other God before him, and you can make anything you want a God. God means power, so you can give anything in the world power over you. Anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's when it becomes sin. I don't give a damn if you don't do nothing but eat fried chicken. It's lawful, but it ain't expedient for you to constantly eat fried chicken. Now you making that shit a god. I can't stop. Bloody. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with eating. It's something wrong with overeating. Overeating is a suffering. Go ahead.
And drunkenness and cares of this life is so that the day come upon you unawares, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things.
And it says also, watch that you enter not into temptation, right? And you got to make sure you stand fine-tuned in the spirit. That's what a real war is. In the spirit and your flesh. Again, your flesh gravitates towards the deeds of the world. Go ahead.
That ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man.
There it is. Be able to stand before the Son of Man without spot and without blemish. Right? There you go.
And how can you be blameless? You do all that you could do.
Come on.
You know, the Lord knows. So I did all I could do. Then he know the one that slick slacked and done things, trying to look at their way in. No, you want to be blameless, bro. I gave it all. I put my best foot forward. I gave it all I got. This is what I have. Go ahead.
This Romans 12:1, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh Shema Shai, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
There it is. Mortify the deeds of your body. So, you know, when we were under the deeds of the law, right, where when we sinned, we had to do a work to amend that sin. It was the blood of turtle doves and lambs, and you had to do a sacrifice, right? Well, now the sacrifice the Lord requires is for you to sacrifice this body.
That's what killed Christianity. Because Christianity is just thinking just all about faith. What it works at.
You gotta have works.
You know what I'm saying? And the works is what we're doing now. I heard what? Making our body living sacrifice.
Taking the Lord's laws and keeping them sacred is what sacrifices this body.
Yeah.
Keeping the Lord's laws is what kills this body. That's how you mortify the deeds of your body, is by keeping the laws of the Most High. There's no other way to do it. Because this body is made to go against the laws of the Most High. It's like a fucking leech. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit is horrible, man. These bodies are horrible, man.
Kryptonite.
Go ahead.
That ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Hey, look up that word reasonable and then we take it out.
This is reasonable in the book of the Bible. It means to pertain to speech or speaking, pertaining to reason or logic, spiritual, pertaining to the soul.
Spiritual pertaining to the soul. This is your reasonable service. So this is what you must do pertaining to your spirit and your soul. To present yourself holy and acceptable unto the Most High. That's it.
So one way or another, the Lord requires the sacrifice.
That's it.
Okay? Touch the east. Give all honor and glory and power to you.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Shai, Hashem, Kakadash. Shalom, Baba, Rakal Akim, DTA,